Welcome fellow yogis, movers and shakers near and far. Thank you for joining me for your practice today. I don't know about you, but I can sometimes find myself seeking for more motivation, more connection, more reason or validation for the work I want to share, or for more knowledge to enhance my own practice. What if we were to recognize that in all the seeking, the answer is within us at every moment? Perhaps we've connected to a certain way we move and practice, and that gives us a release in some way, makes us feel comfortable, and it gives us a moment to reflect. But I think the next question to ask is, how comfortable do we feel here? Do I feel too safe? And is this why I am now seeking more? Maybe it's time to ask, what can I do to really enhance my own practice? How can I step out of the comfort zone and show up in a different way on my mat? Because ultimately it will allow me to show up in a different way off the mat too. Perhaps it's time to step out of the shadows and find a new perspective through a new challenge. Today, breathe into each posture and continue to try different things as we meet on the mat. Begin the practice a little differently today. We're going to be standing up. Bring the feet about hips width apart. Allow the arms to fall down the sides of the body. Fingertips are spread nice and wide, facing towards the front of the mat. Lifting up through the crown. Shoulder blades melt down the back. Knit the ribs. Gently tuck the tail toward the earth. There's a micro bend in the knees. And we're just grounding down through all four corners of the feet. Gently bring the gaze up slightly. Draw the jawline back. And while we're in this active stance, close down the eyes. And just allow the breath to find its natural rhythm. Taking a moment to connect the breath with the body. Maybe you're finding there's a little sway in the body with your eyes closed. And that's okay. We're just going to be peaceful in the moment with how the body feels, how the body moves. And as we move through today's practice, we use the breath to remind us to remain in the present moment with our body, with our mind. Gently flutter the eyelids open. Take an inhale, sweep the arms out and up over the head. Bring the hands to meet. Draw the hands to heart center. Inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, draw the hands to meet. Bring them down, heart center. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up to shoulder height. As you exhale, rotate the torso to the right. Keep the hips in line with the mat. So we're squaring off the hips and we're just doing a gentle twist towards the right. Arms remain strong and at shoulder height. Just 2 more breaths here. If you want to take the gaze over the back arm, over the back shoulder, give that a little go. On the next inhale, unravel from the twist, come back to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Arms remain at shoulder height. Hips remain square. So we're just moving from the low torso. Gaze can come over the back. Nice and strong, empowered through the arms. Inhale, come back to center. Sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, draw the hands back down to heart center. Inhale, lower the hands, sweep the arms overhead, come to Urdhva Hastasana. We're moving through our practice with purpose and intention. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, come down, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a nice flat back. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, rising up, come to Urdhva Hastasana. Thumbs point back, shoulder blades melt down the back, tucking the tail toward the earth. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lower the hands, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Ignore the little bark from my little man. Inhale, draw the hands to the shins, find a flat back. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Again, remember we're moving through our practice with purpose and intention. Lower the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward nice and slow. Breathe into the hamstrings. Inhale, come to find the shins, nice long back. Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Good. Inhale, lower the hands, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back. Exhale, you can frame the front feet, step the right foot back, rotate the blade edge of the foot so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Bend into the front knee, windmill the arms, come into warrior two. Left arm goes toward the future, right arm to the past. Shoulders are over the pelvis. Knit the ribs, shoulder blades melt down the back. Gaze is over the front hand. We're breathing into the strength of this posture. Inhale, breath rises from the seat along both side bodies, creating space. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Good. Inhale, rotate the front palm so it's facing toward the sky. Release the back hand to the back calf. Sweep the top arm up and over. Gaze is toward the top hand. So we're coming into peaceful warrior. Opening the left shoulder toward the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, windmill the arms, frame the front foot, step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rise into crescent. Rise into Urdhva Hastasana, sorry about that. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Shift the weight to the left foot, bend into the right knee, bring the right heel toward the right buttocks, grasp hold of the inside of the ankle with the right hand, sweep the left arm up to the sky. Maintaining our balance here. Here's where we're trying something different. But inhale, find length through the spine, maintain the balance. Exhale, hinge at the front hip crease, reach the front arm forward, press the ankle into the hand at the back. Good, using the breath, maintain the posture. Whoop. Keeping your balance. If you fall out, this is where we build resilience and we try again. Bending into the front Bending into the right knee, reaching the left arm forward. Hinge at the hips, lean forward. Find the balance by pressing the ankle into the hand. One more breath. Beautiful. Release. Sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Nice. Lower the hands, inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, frame the front feet. Step the left foot back, rotate the foot so the blade edge is parallel with the short edge of the mat. Bend into that front knee. Windmill the arms, come up to warrior two. Bend into the front knee. Shoulders are over the pelvis, knit the ribs, tuck the tail toward the earth. Gaze is over the front hand. Inhale, breath rises from the seat along both side bodies, coming into the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws to spine as you find a little more strength. Inhale, rotate the front palm so it's facing the sky. Release the back hand to the back of the thigh, back calf. Sweep the right arm toward the ceiling. Gaze is up. Right shoulder is opening toward the sky. Inhale, create space through the side body. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Inhale, release the arms, frame the front feet, step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Shift the weight into the right foot, ground down through all four corners. Bend into the left knee, grasp hold of the ankle with the left hand. Good. Find your balance. Inhale, sweep the right arm to the sky, find length through the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hip crease, reach forward. Whoop, find your balance. Press the ankle into the backhand, reach through the front fingertips. Shoulder blades melt away from the ears. So micro bend in the standing knee to give you a little bit more flexibility. Natranjasana, dancer's pose, gives us a sense of empowerment with a little bit of joy and fun. Inhale, come to standing, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Step the left foot back, a little bit wider than hips width apart. Point the toes about 45 degrees, bend into the knees, cactus the arms, come into goddess pose. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, find length through the spine, tuck the tail, draw it toward the earth. Exhale, navel draws to spine, giving you that strength. Release the hands to the knees. Take an inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, lower the left shoulder, lift the right. Gaze is up to the sky. Press into the knees, so we're feeling a nice stretch through the groin. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the right shoulder. Lift the left, gazes to the ceiling. Let's do that with a little bit more of a dynamic movement. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release the shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release the right shoulder. Back to center, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, back to center. Extend the knees, sweep the arms overhead. Nice, strong stance. Allow the shoulder blades to melt down the back. Navel draws to spine. One more full breath here. Inhale as the breath rises from the seat, through the chest, into the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Beautiful. Heel toe the feet toward each other. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold forward, Uttanasana. I'll just step to the top of my mat. Frame the front feet. Step back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, release the knees to the mat. Draw the hips to the heels. Come back, Balasana, child's pose. Forehead meets the earth. I'm just breathing into the back body. Let's create a little space now through the side body. Gently walk the hands toward the right. Maybe you bring the hips over to the left a little more to get a little bit more of an opening through those ribs. Remember that the breath is the life force energy of any moment throughout our life. So as we breathe into the body, we notice where the space is being created, where the new energy is being drawn in. And as we exhale, the navel draws to spine. And we can release that which no longer serves us. Inhale, walk the hands back to center. Exhale, walk the hands out towards the left. Maybe the hips come over to the right to create a little more space. Notice as the breath rises on the inhale throughout that right side body, filling the chest, filling the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws to the spine as we release and let go. Inhale, now that we've created space through both side bodies, come back to center. Rise to the knees, shift the hips to the right or the left, extend the knees, the legs out towards the end of the mat. Draw the torso toward the mat. Extend the legs up to the sky. Point the heels toward the sky. Arms can remain beside the body. So we're just doing legs up the wall. It's a gentle inversion, allowing the blood to reverse its direction. Not that that's a thing, but it allows the blood to fall from the legs back into the torso, and back into the mind and the brain. Allow the shoulders to ground down and relax. more full breath here. Bend into the knees, bring the knees to the chest, give yourself a little hug, maybe rock gently from side to side, tiny little massage. Plant the soles of the feet around about to the edge of the mat. We're just going to bend, allow the knees to fall to the left, cactus the arms, gaze is over to the right. So it's a gentle passive twist here. If you want to take the twist a little further, you can bring the left ankle on top of the right knee and you'll feel a nice stretch through the right side hip flexors, IT band. One more full breath here. If you've intensified the pose, release that right knee, bring the knees to point to the ceiling. Gaze is back to center. Exhale, release the knees over to the right, gaze is over to the left. Again, if you'd like to intensify, bring the right ankle on top of the left knee. Just really feel into that left IT band. Shoulders remain grounded. Gently release the knee. Come back to center. Bring the knees to the chest. Grasp hold of either the big toes or the soles of the feet and draw the knees toward the armpits. If grasping hold of the soles of the feet is a little out of your reach right now, that's okay. You can grasp hold of the backs of the thighs, maybe the calves, maybe the ankles. Just go to where the body allows. And we're just going to breathe here for 3 full breaths. Maybe you take this moment to rock from side to side and give the back a little bit of a massage. Perhaps you find stillness. Breathe deep into the pelvic bowl. Allow the breath to fill the belly, fill the chest, fill the collarbone. Notice the shoulders are grounded. Perhaps you notice that the tail draws a little closer towards the earth, so we're getting a nice real flat back here. Inhale, release the feet. Extend the knees out long. Bend the knees toward the chest. Plant the feet and gently walk them out to extend the legs. Bring the feet about hips width apart. Allow the feet to fall to the sides of the mat. Bring the arms beside the body. We're going to come into a short shavasana here. Gently tuck the chin away from the chest, allowing for the natural curve of the spine. Allow the shoulders to relax. Release any tension in the jaw. Notice any furrow in the brow and give it permission to release and let go. Allow the face to relax and melt towards the earth. Recognize the natural rhythm of the breath. Try not to alter it in any way. And allow the mind to become still as it follows suit from the stillness of the body. you'd like to remain in Shavasana for a little bit longer, pause the video here. If you're ready to get about your day, bring the awareness back to the breath. Notice the cooling inflow through the nasal passage, the warming outflow. Begin to find movement in the fingers and the toes. Gently rock the head and neck from side to side. Take an inhale, sweep the arms overhead, find a nice long stretch, so reach through those fingertips, push through the heels. And when you're ready, roll to your most comfortable side. Maybe you're just resting the forehead on that tricep. Just observe. Push into your free hand. Come to find a comfortable seat. Eyes can remain closed. As we're moving from the mat into our everyday lives, we're remembering that to challenge ourselves, to try new things, helps us to find the things that we're seeking, which usually come from the inside. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Drink in the positive energy from your practice. Bring the hands to meet. Draw them to heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for your practice today. Thank yourself for turning up to the mat. Sometimes that can be a really big feat. I hope that you found a little bit of what you might be seeking through this practice. Doing things a little differently to how my practices normally are sequenced was a nice little change, helping find a different perspective and a different way of doing things. Maybe you can do the same off the mat. If you found value in this video, please hit the like button, give us a little comment, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and if there's anything that you'd like to see in the future. If you're new here, please, I would really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and the little notification bell so you don't miss any of our practices. Keep making magic in this world from your space at your own pace. Namaste.